Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tarot Tuesday. I'm Laura, and I will be reading Tarot and Oracle this evening. We have just had a wonderful new moon in Libra, which is a fantastic time for manifesting, for bringing in the new, for setting intentions, and really coming up with that plan for balance, for clarity, for whatever it is that you wish to manifest this new moon cycle. So thank you all for being here. It is always a pleasure to connect with this group, to really see this community coming together. I do enjoy Tuesdays so much. I know I say that just about every week, but having you all here and sharing this space has really become one of the highlights of my week. So thank you all for being here. And I see that we have Victor of Truth Wave Energy is here this evening. Hello. Hello, Chloe of Chloe's Crystals. Thank you for joining us. Good evening to Millie. Hello, Shelley, Seeker of Truth. I believe I saw that Angela is here. Good evening, Angela. And I believe that is everyone so far. So thank you. Thank you for joining us. I hope that you all have found this new moon energy to be very potent, as well as clarifying. I hope it's been a good new moon for you. I love all the moon cycles, but I really love the new moon. I love how there's that feeling of a fresh start, that feeling of so much joy and abundance and newness coming in. So I hope it has been a good day for all of you as well. And I do see that Witchy Trista has joined us. Good evening. And hello to Bonnie Binsky. Hello, Yvonne. Thank you for joining us. We have a nice group tonight. And hello, Karen Suki. If I didn't say hello to you already, thank you for joining us. So maybe some of you have come here tonight with a specific question, or perhaps you would just like to receive a little guidance on what it is that you are manifesting. So this evening, what I do is I start us off with a group message, and then I open for individual readings. So at that time, I will ask if you would like a reading, and then we let Spirit decide who gets readings from me this evening. I usually read for about an hour, and then I close us off with a pick a card. That way everyone receives a personal message. So have your questions ready, have your new moon intentions set. This is definitely the space for bringing in that uplifting energy and bringing clarity to hopefully any questions that you have, hopefully bringing clarity to you. Good evening, Teresa of Wounds to Wisdom. So nice to see you here. Thank you for joining us. And we will get started in just a moment here. I thought there was something else that I wanted to say, but maybe that was everything. I think that we have all of our usual crowd in, so you all know the format, and we will get started here. So I'm just going to connect in with the group energy so I can get a message for us to see what energy surrounds what we are manifesting, how we can align with that energy, and what angels would like to come in and work with us this week. Okay, so let me just connect in with this group energy. I feel a lot of excitement and a lot of anticipation here this evening. So I think we are working on the new. Some of us have some new goals. I'm hearing the word gifts as well. Some of us are manifesting new gifts. Or I shouldn't say new gifts. Spiritual gifts that we have been cultivating over many lifetimes are now surfacing for us. That's how I feel this energy is. So don't be surprised if your spiritual awareness heightens during this time. Good evening, Megan. Thank you for joining us. So nice to have you here. So let's get a card. What is the general message for this group for this week? And this one wants to pop out, so we're going to go with it. So we have breathe, inhale stardust, exhale magic. And this is what this card looks like. So just breathe. Just allow yourself to feel the cosmos, feel the love, feel the joy, feel the energy around you, and exhale the magic. As you exhale, just see your desires being manifested right before you, because this is a magical time. It's a magical time to be alive, and then the new moon also feels like magic. So breathe. Take time to breathe. Be aware of your breath. Be aware and thankful for the breath of life that you have been given. Okay. Okay. So I see this resonates with Shelley. Shelley says, oh my, that's a perfect card, Laura. Breathe. Okay. So let's get a theme for us for this week. Let's get one card. What is our theme for the week? I see this one here peeking out at me. Whoops. Oh, I have two. There's one that fell into my lap, so we're going to go with it. Okay, so we have club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Okay. So the card that fell into my lap is a younger woman. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman. And when we put these cards together, I would say be on the lookout for this person who is most likely a younger woman who will try to get you to do something against your will. We want to be aware of that this week. We don't want to give our power away. When I see the club here, the club is providing protection. You can raise the club to stop this energy from coming in. If this feels if it feels out of alignment, and I would always say we don't want to allow anyone to bend our will, just like we would never intentionally want to bend the will of another. So stay within your power, protect yourself. Don't allow others to take any energy from you, because doing something against your will, that will definitely not feel aligned. So if that comes up for you this week, Spirit's saying stay aware. Good evening to Scotty Boy. Thank you for joining us. And hello, Neil, Big Dad Standing Tall. Thank you. It's so nice to have you here this evening. Okay. All right. Now let's get a message from our soul. What would our soul like us to know? Let's get it. Oh, and we have one popping right out here. The rose garden. innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. The Rose Garden. And this is what this card looks like. So I see you surrounded by the bloom, like flowers in full bloom is what I see here. But perhaps there have been some things in the past that didn't go to plan for you. Maybe you were wishing to manifest. You had a specific plan, a specific desire, something you were wishing to manifest, and it didn't work out the way you wanted it to. Or perhaps there have been others in your life who have let you down, or maybe you made a decision that you, looking back on, if you had the knowledge and the wisdom that you have now, you wouldn't make that same decision. But what Spirit is saying is forgive yourself, especially the self. This is a time for forgiving. And I know that for many, it's difficult to forgive others. But I think for a lot of us, or most people that I have encountered recently, forgiving the self seems to be the most difficult thing to do. But Spirit's saying, be gentle with yourself. Your soul came in with a plan, and those times where things didn't seem to go to plan or they were difficult, Spirit wants you to remember that it wasn't because you did something wrong. It's because there was a lesson in there for you. And once you realize that this is part of your path and that you needed to learn that lesson to gain the wisdom, it's easier to be gentle with yourself, and it's easier to forgive yourself. So that is the message from your soul this week, because the garden is all about I see it as our experiences, our life experiences. Each flower in the garden is an experience we've had, and all the experiences you have were meant to be. So embrace that garden, nourish it, treasure it, because it is part of you and your soul's plan. Okay, so now let's see, what are we manifesting? What blessings are coming in this new moon? I feel there are many blessings for this group. And again, it just feels so new and fresh. I feel this fresh energy. Okay. So let's see. What blessings are we manifesting this new moon cycle? And there's one coming right out. Transformation. And it says realization, life change, liberation. So what I see for this group is there may be an event or a circumstance. Could be a job change. It could be a physical move. It could be some news that you receive. But I see it happening suddenly and unexpectedly. And it may make you feel a little off balance. It may make you feel like this wasn't part of my plan. But know that this event coming in for you isn't to shake up your world and destroy it. It is to shake things up and lead you to freedom. So personal freedom is really the outcome here. And if you can keep that in mind when these changes occur, it will assist you in getting through them maybe a little bit easier. because I understand that change can be scary. But when I look at this card, I see the guardian angels leading you. They're taking you by the hand. They're showing you the way. They're leading you to safety. So some of you may be uprooted in some way or taken out of a situation, but it is for your own good. So try to keep that in mind. And that doesn't mean that you can't have your human emotions during the course of change. That, whatever you feel it, embrace it, but just look at the bigger picture. Ask Spirit, where is this taking me? And that will assist you in getting through easier, because you will end up in a much better place, building a stronger, more stable foundation. Okay, so now let's see what will assist us with this energy. What will assist us in moving through this transformation? Let's get one card for the group. And Spirit saying, go with this one. Okay. My goodness, it just doesn't get any clearer than this. I love when this happens. The tarot card from the Guardian Angel Tarot deck says transformation. And then the next card that I pull from a different deck to see what will support you says transformation. So Spirit is really trying to drive home the fact that change is good, that change is coming. So Spirit wants to keep you aware of that, but that this transformation is a good thing. Embrace the change. And it says on the bottom, a fresh new way of living emerges. So what will assist you in moving through the transformation? Finding the new. Find joy in the new. Find a new way of doing things. Find a new way of being that is more sustainable. Whatever new energy you can embrace, this cycle will assist you with change. And let's get one last card for the group. What angel would like to assist this week? What angel would like to work with this group? And this one's popping out. This message is from Archangel Jophiel. Call upon me when you need help managing your negative thoughts so you control the story you are manifesting. And the affirmations you can use: I have complete control over my thoughts. I choose to create only happiness in my life. And these are your affirmations. So what I get from this angel message is that don't allow your thoughts, don't get carried away by your thoughts. Don't allow yourself to ruminate in the negativity. Allow yourself to find perspective, to feel what you feel, but to bring in more, a more positive perspective and positive way of thinking, because I feel that as well. Working with Archangel Jophiel will assist you in this transformation. And the message is, it's very loud and clear here. Expect change during this new moon cycle. So whatever that is for you specifically, I can say you will know it when it happens, because it may happen suddenly and unexpectedly. But just know that change is coming, and it's to lead you to freedom, to personal freedom, to a better place, to assist you in leading a more aligned life. So that is what I have for you. I'm hoping that resonates with you, and I am sending you all so much love and so many blessings. Okay. And Millie says, I second that, Scotty. Beautiful read, Laura B. Thank you. You are so welcome, Millie. And let's see, I don't know. Great group reads, Laura. Thank you, says Scotty Boy. Wonderful. Thank you for that, Scotty. Okay. And Shelley says, loved these cards, Laura. They speak to us in different ways individually, but speaks to the group as well. Love it, Laura. Okay. Thank you, Shelley, for sharing your comment. Okay, so now what I will do, I will open us up for personal readings. So if you have a specific question you would like me to answer, please type into the chat in capital letters so that it stands out. Type, I would like a reading, or yes, me, something along those lines. So that way I know you would like a reading. Hello, Maria. Maria Amethyst Celentine. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm just opening the I'm opening up for for individual readings. So if you have a specific question you'd like answered. Okay. All right. So Maria, what I will do, I will write your name down and I put them into a cup and I just draw names. It depends how many readings we have time for. So Maria, whoops, that pen does not want to write. Okay, so I've added you. Who else would like a reading this evening? Shelley, okay. Hello, Karma. Horses Trigger Hope. Thank you for joining us. Hello. And Yvonne says, I agree, this message resonates. Transformation and change is in the air for sure. Yes, I agree. Okay. All right. So far I have 2 people who would like a personal reading. So we can definitely fit 2 people. I will definitely have time for that. So, okay. Maria, I did see that you typed your question in. But let me see, I will have to scroll back. All right. So, Maria, your question was, I'm wondering, do you feel me and Philip will be together again? We broke up. We were 9 years together. Wow, that is a long time. Okay. So, Maria, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect in with your energy. Connect in with your energy, and then we will get a look into the situation and see what Spirit has to say. So, Maria, you will be first tonight. And Millie says, I remember you from Linda De Gonzalez and Diane G's channel on the Boundaries Live. Oh, okay. Wow. I have never been on their channel. I've heard the name Linda De Gonzalez. Okay. All right. Okay, Maria. So I'm just connecting in with your energy. Maria, when I connect in with your energy, I'm drawn to 2 places in my body. First, like my head is pulsing, especially between my third eye. And what this is telling me is that you've been in your thoughts a lot. This has taken a, not just an emotional toll, but a toll on your mind. Your mind is I'm seeing like a movie. It's almost like a movie projector. replaying scenes is what I'm seeing in my mind, replaying scenarios. And I also feel my neck and my shoulders feel a little bit tense. So there's this sense of like I'm not able to relax my body. I'm carrying weight, I'm carrying stress, and you're carrying it in your shoulders and your neck is what I'm feeling. Okay. Okay. Maria says, I'm very, very obsessed with this. I have a lot of anxiety. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so let's get a card here. Let's get a look at this situation. So what does Spirit see for you and Philip? So Spirit, let's get one card for Maria. And Spirit seemed to go with this one. Okay, so I see the Knight of Fire has come up for you. It says confident, passionate, adventurous. And what I see here is that this change occurred suddenly. It was because I see that there's a lot of passion here in the relationship. There was this drive, this desire to be together, this force, because I really want to move my hands together. So definitely there was a strong connection, and I feel it's a very passionate connection. I feel shared interests, shared desires, maybe even some shared goals. However, I see that things progressed quickly, like changed. I see change came in quickly. So maybe things were thrown off balance, and that's left you feeling I'm getting a sense like you didn't see this coming, or if you did, it was very suppressed on the surface. I'm sensing you didn't see this coming. And I want to get a little more from Spirit here, because I see the energy moving, but I see when I don't see like moving together. I'm seeing like one person moving in one direction. Like as the energy moves, things were strong, 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 and then it fizzles out. So I want to get more from Spirit, why the energy seems to fizzle. What does that mean from Spirit? So I'm going to draw another card here for you so I can get a little bit more. Okay. Let's get another card here. Okay, the Seven of Fire, challenge, determination, and resistance. And this is what this card looks like. So what Spirit is showing me here is that although one party, because I'm seeing like one party initiating, and it's what I'm seeing is like you felt you had to become defensive, that things were thrown at you quickly and left you off balance. It left you feeling like there's this storm, and how do you calm the energy? How do you move through from this heavier energy into a place of more peace and light? And what Spirit is saying is stand your ground, not to let others take your power away. That although the situation is difficult for you, you are stronger than you realize. That it doesn't mean because this outcome isn't something that you were wishing for, it doesn't mean that the other person has control over you. Spirit's drawing your attention to what can you learn from this situation? What can you learn about yourself? Spirit's showing me like standing, my hands want to go together. Spirit showing me standing still and standing in your power. Be determined to be grounded. Standing in your power means looking at yourself and seeing who you are when everything else is pushed aside. What qualities within you do you possess that you enjoy? What qualities within you do you possess that you would like to change? Like Spirit saying, take this time to really get to know yourself. Because a lot is being thrown at you from what Spirit is showing me. There's a lot that you're facing that you haven't faced before. And it's new, it's unknown, and it can be challenging. But Spirit wants you to know you will get through this. You will move through this heavy energy. And I don't see it passing slowly either. I see you moving, I don't want to say quickly because that can be day by day. It may feel difficult. It may feel like this is not going to end. I'm not going to move into a place of peace. But when you look back, you're going to think that the time passed rather quickly. That's what Spirit wants me to show you, that the time will pass quicker than you think. You will recover. Because Spirit keeps drawing my attention to you, to your personal self, and taking care of your well-being. That's where Spirit wants you to place your focus right now. And let's get on one last card for you. So what does Spirit see as the likely outcome here? And I'm seeing this card. Okay, the Knight of Air. So I see you having some communication, but I see a lot of the growth that takes place here is personal growth. I see you becoming more connected with your inner wisdom, with your own thoughts, your own ability to communicate with others and to share your ideas and your perspective. So what in this spread here, I don't see an initial reconciliation. That's not what I'm seeing for you. And it doesn't mean that down the road it won't happen. But what I see surrounding you, at least for the next few months through the winter, is you learning how to be you learning how to take care of you. So Maria, I'm hoping that resonates with you. I know that it can be challenging, and I wish you all the best. I wish you so much love, so many blessings. And I do offer more in-depth personal readings. I will flash my website for you if you would like to book something more in-depth and one-on-one. Otherwise, that is what I have for you. And I am wishing you so much love and so many blessings. Okay. Let me just get back to the comments. Thank you so much, Miss. You are welcome. You are welcome, Maria. Okay. And let's see. All right. Just making sure I didn't miss any comments. Okay. All right. So next I have Shelley. So Shelley, if you could type your question into the chat, I would be happy to read for you as well. And Angela says, making tacos on this lovely Taco Tuesday. Sounds good, Angela. Okay. Yes, Megan, that's beautiful. Sending love and strength. Absolutely. Sending love and strength to Maria. Beautiful comment. Okay. So Shelley says, does Spirit have a message for me? Okay. Let me just grab a sip of my water. Okay. Yes, Karen, you will be next, Karen Suki. After Shelley, yes, I will read for you. I'm going to write your name down so I don't forget. Okay, so Shelley, I'm just going to connect in with your energy. And let's get a message for you. All right. So Sister Shelley, just connecting in with your energy here. So Shelley, when I connected with your energy, it was interesting because it was like, for a second, I felt like I couldn't really take a deep breath. That I was trying to take a deep breath, but I was unable to. And then I heard the words, sit back. And all of a sudden I just kind of relaxed my body and I could take that deep breath. So I believe what Spirit is telling me here is that you've been on the go, you've been planning, doing, living life, responsibilities, but not really taking those times to sit back and relax, those times for you, that self-care. Yeah. So I'm just listening to Spirit here, making sure I got it right. The self-care, like, make sure that you're taking time for you and pay attention to your breath. Take those 3 deep breaths. Check in with yourself. Check in with your energy. Where is your energy at? Are you breathing deeply? And when you do it, just become aware of everything around you in that moment. Be present in the moment. So throughout the day, Spirit's saying, take deep breaths. Just stop and take deep breaths. Okay. And I see Shelley's comment. Oh man, is that right? Okay. All right, Shelley. Okay, so let's get a card. What would Spirit like you to know? Let's get one card for Shelley. The Lovers. Relationships, emotions, choices. And this is what this card looks like. So I'm seeing having an important conversation with someone close to you. communication, a heartfelt decision that you want to make. And perhaps communication has been a little bit difficult. And this may not be through anyone's fault or through no fault of your own. Perhaps communication's been cut off a little and you're wishing for this connection, this reconciliation. But what Spirit is drawing my attention to is whatever decisions you have to make. Relationships can be tricky because we want to please others, but we don't want to displease ourselves in the process. Spirit's reminding you to stay honest with yourself, that your feelings, your input, your desires do matter, that you don't have to lose yourself in order to compromise in any situation, because compromise is about both people winning. So hopefully that's making sense to you. So Spirit's saying, really follow your heart, following your heart when you have a decision to make, being honest with yourself and communicating that with others, even if the conversation is difficult. Have those difficult conversations. And if you're unable to express yourself through speaking, Spirit is also suggesting writing it down. Write it down as if the person were going to receive this letter. Write down what you would say. And let's get a little bit more on this. Because I see choices here. Choices as well. And I want to get more information on that. So I'd like Spirit to tell us a little more. Okay, here we go. 10 of Water. Family, love, and blessings. So connecting with family, connect with loved ones. I see family and happiness surrounding you. I see reconciliation as well. So perhaps a reconciliation is coming. But feel the joy, spread the joy, focus on what connects you rather than what divides you. Focusing on, and family can be our physical family, but also family of the heart, but focusing on what qualities and what circumstances bring joy when you are with these people. Because I do see the love here. I see the blessings. I see you being fulfilled. But again, Spirit is saying that you don't have to lose yourself. You don't have to give everything, that others can meet you halfway. So strengthen those bonds is what Spirit is showing me. Strengthening ties with family. So Shelley, hopefully that's making sense to you. And let's get one last card. Okay, so let's see, what is Shelley saying here? So, okay, I see Neil, Shelley's husband, is saying, awesome, Laura, 100% confirmation as an observing bystander. Okay. And Shelley's saying, wow, 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 Laura. Okay. I'm so happy to hear that. I can't wait for the great reunion. I know it will happen. I do. Oh, that's wonderful, Shelley. Okay, so let's get one last card for you. So what is the likely outcome here? Spirit saying top card, the Ace of Water. So a beautiful new beginning, a reconciliation. And I see like this is a child. And perhaps this is your child. But I see this beautiful new beginning. I see emotions being healed. A new, yeah, it's like a fresh start, a reconnection that's going to lead you to feeling fulfilled, happy, very blessed. So, Shelley, that is what I have for you. And I am wishing you all the best. I am sending you so much love and so many blessings. Okay. Oh, and Shelley says, Laura, this is so awesome, wonderful. And she says, you are so spot on here. Oh, that's wonderful to hear, Shelley. Thank you for that confirmation. Okay. And Karen Suki, you are up. So if you could type your question into the chat. Karen Suki. Okay. Oh, that's wonderful, Shelley. Shelley says, I love this read, Laura. You always know. Okay, so a general for Karen Suki. Wonderful. All right, so let's see. Just going to connect in with your energy. So when I connect in with your energy, I'm really drawn to my feet. And this could be, I feel like Spirit's talking about grounding, getting grounded, taking action. But this also could be Spirit's way of showing me, because I'm feeling like there's some physical pain, because I'm feeling it in my legs and perhaps in my feet. It feels like tingly, almost like nerve pain. So let's get more on this. What would Spirit like you to know here? Spirit says, you know. Okay. I know. Legs, yes. Whole body pain, yes. Nerve pain. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that confirmation, Karen Suki. And grounding makes sense. Okay. All right. So perhaps Spirit's talking about, short walks or feeling the earth beneath your feet, releasing some of this energy. But let's get some more. Let's see what Spirit would like you to know. So let's get a card for Karen Suki. Okay. The Three of Earth, talent, recognition, collaboration. I'm seeing you being creative here. I see you working on projects. You're making something. And the word jewelry just popped into my mind. So I don't know if you're making jewelry, considering making jewelry, or something crafty. But again, I'm feeling jewelry. I am trying to connect with a tree in my backyard. Okay. Oh, wonderful, Karen Suki. That is one of the best ways to get grounded. And then Karen, she says, you always say that. I'm not sure if that's me. I always say something. I'm not sure what I say. Yes, I used to sell it on Etsy and considering it again. Okay. Well, the Spirit again is showing that this is a good time for taking action. That it's really about getting started, is what I see here. And that you already have the talent. And spirit's drawing my attention to that again, that word talent. You already have it. So it's not about, are you good enough? Can you do it? It's about getting started. And maybe you need a partner or someone who can help inspire you or lift you up or get you started. But working with others, I find working with others would really benefit you. Yes, getting started is hard and I can't do it as much as I used to. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that statement, Karen Suki, that getting started is hard. And I feel some things are harder than others because I have that with myself. There are certain projects where I feel like I can't get out of my own way. Once I get started, though, that momentum starts to build. Okay. A helper would be awesome, but nobody I knew is nearby physically. Okay. All right, that's understandable. But Spirit's saying use your creative talents, even if it's just for yourself in the beginning, just to have a creative outlet. Because I'm feeling this is related to your own personal energy, your own, and Spirit's popping that word physical into my mind, your physical being. So when energy becomes stagnant and it's not moving, that can cause us more pain. So doing something creative, even if it's just for 5 minutes at a time, can really start to move energy, and it can ease our physical and emotional pain. So I'm feeling Spirit's drawing my hands together like the two are connected. Yeah. Yeah, that's wonderful. I see your comment, Karen Suki. Yes, I already thought of just doing it again for myself to lube the memory. Yes. Okay, well, let's get another card for you. So, how can you align with this energy? What action is Spirit suggesting? The 10 of Air, endings, recovery, and freedom. So what I see here with the endings is Spirit saying allow, because I'm drawn to my mind. It's the thoughts, the self-talk, how you talk to yourself, what you believe are your limitations. Allow those to fall away, because our spirit body has no limitations. We're overcoming in the physical, but imagining that you're already in your perfect form. Because I'm seeing like an ending to those limiting beliefs. It's time to let go, is what Spirit is saying. Because by letting go, you allow yourself to heal. You allow yourself to become more free. Because I do see personal freedom for you here. It's like you've been in this cycle. And I feel like it's lasted a long time for you. And that's got to be a difficult place to be in. It's almost like our mind and our body become so used to a certain state of being that we don't even think about it anymore. Our awareness begins to change. But I see freedom for you. I see personal freedom for you. And little steps. Spirit's showing me it doesn't have to be this like this burst of energy and everything is new and fresh. Little steps will add up over time. But I see recovery. Spirit's drawing my attention very strongly to the word recovery. And it's not just our thoughts. Our body has memory. Our body feels a certain way. But I see recovery for you. And healing. And little by little is what I see happening. That I bet if you took a look back, Spirit wants to draw my attention to the past. If you took a look back at where you were and where you are now, you can see that you have made so many little changes and they add up, that you're already in a better place than you were before. So this sense of freedom, I really feel like the biggest thing for you is freeing your mind. Your mind is going to be the first step because you can't do it all at once. I mean, there are miraculous healings, so I shouldn't say you can't do it all at once. You don't have to do it all at once. I feel like you sometimes don't give yourself enough credit of just how wonderful you are doing, because you do get through it. You're here today. You're still going. And that takes strength. That takes courage. That takes bravery. Okay. And let's get one last card for you. And this one is coming out. Okay, the 9 of Air. So I see you releasing worry, releasing sleeplessness, releasing negativity. Because I see your angels surrounding you. Spirit is saying when you have fear, when you have doubt, call in your angels. Your angels are here to guide and support you. That you don't need to put up the defenses all by yourself. You're never alone. Okay, so Karen, that is what I have for you. I'm hoping that resonates with you, and I am sending you so much love and so many blessings. Okay, and Karen says, yes, you are so right. Part of not knowing how good I am doing is from being constantly knocked back down by family. And I can understand that. Absolutely. Yes. Things that people say and do can feel like it has a strong hold on you. And it's very real. And your emotions and your reactions to it are very real. And that can be a difficult space to be in. So if you have to write it on a piece of paper and hang it on your refrigerator, I am worthy. I have succeeded. Look at how far I've come. Whatever it is, whatever positive thing for yourself to remind yourself that, yes, what others say does affect me, but I don't let it define me because I'm doing it. Okay. All right. So that is what I have for the group. And now, if you would like to participate in the pick a card, what you are going to do, or not the group, that is what I have for individual readings. Oh, goodness. Wow. I don't know where my mind is at the moment. So now, if you would like to participate in the pick a card to receive a personal message, what you're going to do is choose the number 1, 2, or 3 to get a personal message. Okay, so let's get a card. Number 1. See that one for number 2 and number 3. Okay. All right, if you chose the number 1, your number is 5. And your message: flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected challenge. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. And your affirmation is, I am adaptable. I am adaptable. If you chose number 2, your number is 10. You have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details, then direct others how to carry things out. And your affirmation is, I am ingenious. And if you chose number 3, your number is 555. A major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. And that fits in perfectly with that group message all about transformation. And your affirmation is, I am optimistic. So that was for number 3. So that is what I have for you this evening. I thank you all so much for being here. And I just ask that you hit the thumbs up, give this video a like, come back and leave a comment when it becomes a video. That way we can reach as many people as the universe would like me to reach. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Share this with someone you think may resonate with these messages. And if you would like to book your own personal reading or healing, you may do so on my website. I have left the link here. My website is www.letspiritguide.com. If you have any questions or would like to reach out to me, you may email me info@letspiritguide.com. Also, if you like what I did here and feel called to make a donation, you may do so through either my Venmo, which is Laura-Bennett-229, or my PayPal, which is Laura-Bennett-1111, and I've left the links below. Donations are not required, but are greatly appreciated. And I thank you all so much for being here. I hope that you have a wonderful week. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay whole, and as always, let Spirit guide.